All right, so here I am sequestered up in my bedroom trying to get a little peace and quiet to share some information with you, which leads me to our topic today, morning routine and creating magic in your morning. I have 3 tips today because the morning might be the only time where you get some peace and quiet in your house. And if it is, I want you to make the most of it. So 3 tips today to create some morning magic. If that sounds like something that'll be useful to you, just stay tuned. So you might be thinking, I am not a morning person. Well, I've got these 3 tips that I have learned over a lot of trial and error, a lot of adjusting, experimenting, exploring, tweaking. I've got these 3 tips that I think might help you create more magical mornings. Here's tip number 1. I think that we're on the same page when we say those first few minutes after the alarm goes off, they're the hardest. They're the ones where we're most inclined to hit snooze, even when we know we shouldn't. They're just the most challenging, those first few minutes. So here's what happens in my life, in my morning. My alarm goes off, do not hit snooze. I could do an entire episode on why the snooze is so bad, but there's so much scientific data out there. Just go research it, find the data, you'll understand snooze is scientifically bad for your body. So alarm goes off, we don't hit snooze, and within minutes, you are in the shower. Yes, before you do anything else. Before you work out. Yes, this is going to require you to take more than 1 shower a day. Guess what? You're going to be fine. You're going to get in the shower. The first few minutes when we get up, I think are the most challenging. They're the ones where you have that little internal dialogue like, oh, I could hit snooze, or oh, I could sleep just a little bit longer. Oh, I'm going to push it just a little bit. But then you're behind the 8 ball the whole rest of the day. And those 7 minutes, those 14 minutes, whatever they were, they're just never worth it. You know that. You know that from experience. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. I'm not telling myself anything that I don't know. On the rare occasions when I hit snooze too, I'm like, oh, I'm always regretting it later in the day. Always. So I get up, no snooze, and I get in the shower. Now here's the deal. Because those first few minutes of the morning can be the hardest, the most challenging, if you get right in the shower, by the time you step out 5-10 minutes later, whatever it is, it's like, all right, let's go. You've literally washed off the day and the night before. You've started this new day with a clean slate. You've given your body and your brain time to wake up. You have actually had a little bit of blue sky time in the shower without anything else. You may have had the next aha moment. You've come up with your next brilliant idea. And by the time you get out of the shower, you're not going back to bed. You're just not. So the shower doesn't have to be long. It can be whatever works for you. But tip number 1 to create magical mornings, get up, no snooze, get in the shower. And if you are listening to this going, well, that just doesn't work, do me a favor, give it a try. Try it for like 21 days, 30 days. What happens if you, like me, get up at 5 a.m., no snooze alarm, and literally by 5:02, I'm in the shower. By the time I get out at 5:10, 5:12, whatever, however long my shower is, I'm ready to go. It wouldn't matter if it was 5:10 or 3:10 or 7:10, whatever. The shower is like step 1 in the operating system. I don't have to expend any bandwidth on if I'm going to go back to bed or hit snooze, or I just get up, I'm in the shower. Day started. That's tip number 1. Okay, tip number 2, 32 ounces of water in the first hour that you are awake. Now, I have always been a water drinker. In fact, I have a little bit of flavored water. This is a 𝘀𝗵𝗿, so it's got a little fiber in it, a little bit of flavor. I'm obsessed with it. I have one every afternoon. It's so good because I do drink a lot of water. So every once in a while, I need something with a little bit of flavor that quenches that thirst, no pun intended. But right out of the gate, if you can down 32 ounces of water in the first hour that you are awake, you are so much ahead of your hydration the rest of your day. Scientific fact is, most of us walk around in a mild state of dehydration all the time. Scientific fact is, by the time you actually feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So knowing that we're already probably a little dehydrated and you've just gone 6 to 9 hours without drinking anything, you're waking up dehydrated. So immediately getting your hydration levels back up and getting 32 ounces of water in your body in that first hour, a hydrated human is a happier human. I guarantee you'll have more clarity, you'll have more focus, less grogginess, less sluggishness, less bloating, less of all the stuff you don't want, more of all the stuff you do simply by drinking more water. Like, water is such a cure-all for so many things. Get in the shower, water, drink water. I swear to you, those two pieces in the first hour after getting up are game changers. They are absolute game changers. So number 1, get in the shower. Number 2, 32 ounces of water in the first hour of waking up. And then, I say go downstairs because I live, we have a 2-story house. And then go downstairs and have your coffee or whatever. It's not drink water and not have coffee or not have anything else to drink. Of course not, because maybe your coffee is part of your morning routine as well. That's amazing. But get your body hydrated from the get-go, like right out of the gate, right when you get up. So I have one of these. This is the one from my bedside table last night. And then I have a full unopened one that goes in my bathroom every night. So when I come upstairs to get ready for bed, I just bring 2 bottles of water with me every night. So one goes by my bedside table. So while I'm reading or maybe watching a little Halloween Town High or something on Disney Plus with Jessie, I've got water right there. And then I've got it in the morning as well. So 32 ounces of water by the first hour of waking up. I want you to do it for like 21 or 30 days and then tell me if you feel a difference, because I think you will. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3, y'all. You've got to get some Energize in your life. You're going to make the Energize and you're going to do the thing. So Energize is my pre-workout, but it has become more than that. It has become a major step in my morning routine, in my operating system. Here's what I found, that over 20 plus years of being in the fitness industry, I have found that women in particular attach too much emotion to whether they feel like working out or not, whether they feel like doing it or not. I don't feel like it, so I don't go do it. And if we can have a trigger for the rest of those activities, kind of like what James Clear says in his book, Atomic Habits, like if we can habit stack, I call it like a trigger point for the rest of your activities, then it takes some of the emotion out of it. So Energize becomes a trigger for the rest of my operating system, the rest of the pieces of my morning routine, which includes fitness. But it removes the emotion. There's no, I don't feel like it, or I don't know, whatever. No, I'm making my Energize and then I'm doing the thing. There's no question. So what else I've also done and what you can do is I've automated that. So I don't waste bandwidth. I don't waste mental energy. I don't get decision fatigue on whether or not I'm going to work out. I really don't even get decision fatigue on what I'm going to do for my workout because I'm already following a plan. So I don't get decision fatigue. I don't use any of my mental energy, arguing with myself, having a conversation with myself if I feel like working out or not. No, it's a trigger habit. It's a habit stack. I make my Energize. I do a little bit of reading. I write my affirmations. I go work out. It's just boom, 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 boom. There's no emotion attached to it. The emotion comes at the end of the workout when you feel like a freaking rock star because you slayed your workout. You feel so good, and the rest of your day is 100 times more productive. It's 100 times calmer. You have 100 times more confidence, more patience. You're kinder. You're happier. You're a better spouse, parent, human being because you got your workout in. You feel so much better about yourself, and that trickles out into every other interaction that you have that day. All just from a workout, which came from the habit stacking of making the Energize and doing the thing. So I've eliminated the emotion and I've eliminated thinking about it, and I've completely automated that part of my morning routine, that part of my operating system. I'm just going to make the Energize and do the thing. So for you, maybe you have a pre-workout that you're drinking, although there's no way it's as good as Energize, or you have something else, but whatever that piece is, just make it a key part of your morning routine so it becomes that operating system that then leads to the rest of your habits that you also know create the feeling that you want in your morning. For me, I want to feel calm. I want to feel confident. I want to feel creative. I want to feel productive. I want all those feelings to come out of what I do in the morning. Well, I can make that happen by making good choices and by automating those choices where I don't actually have to think about them. So let's recap. Tip number 1, get up, no snooze, get in the shower. Swear to you, if you've never tried it, just try it. And I am not talking about a long 30-minute Sunday self-care type of shower. I'm saying get in and get out, do whatever you got to do and get out. It's a game changer for you. And yes, you're going to have to shower again. Fine. It's all fine. You're fine. There's germs out in the world. Shower them off. But if you will shower in the morning, by the time you get out of that shower, your brain doesn't really know what time it is. You're ready to rock. You're ready to roll. You're much clearer. You're much more focused. You've literally washed off the night and the day before, and you're ready for a clean slate. It's a game changer, number 1. Number 2, 32 ounces of water in the first hour of waking up. Again, with the water, I know, but get yourself hydrated. A hydrated human is a happier human. You will be more focused. You will have more clarity. And just like your workout, you will feel happier and more patient when you are hydrated. So much of our crankiness and our impatience often comes from the fact that we're just not hydrated, and we mistake hunger for thirst. By the time we're thirsty, we're already dehydrated. Just start your day with a crap ton of water. It'll be a game changer too. Water in the shower, water in your body, changing your game right here, right out of the gate. And then number 3, make the Energize and do the thing. Remove the emotion from the fitness, the gratitude, the goals, the affirmations, whatever the pieces of your morning routine are, remove the emotion from it, automate it, and set up a habit stack. What's your trigger for the rest of your habit stack? Take the emotion out of it. You're just gonna do it because the emotion is gonna come on the other side of your morning routine. The emotion that you're craving, the emotion that you want, the emotion that you want to carry through the rest of your day. And that's the emotions of, for me, I want to feel calm, I want to feel confident, I want to feel centered, I want to feel grounded, I want to feel productive. I really want to feel like I can take on anything the rest of the day. That comes from my morning routine. So I make my Energize, I do my thing, and I step right into that operating system. So those are my top 3 tips for your morning routine. Give them a go. And when you do, let me know how you feel. Let me know what it feels like to shower first thing in the morning if you've never tried that, and how it feels to finally maybe hydrate yourself fully for the first time. Keep that water by your bedside. Keep the water wherever you get ready, in the bathroom, and then plug into a morning routine that doesn't require you to have decision fatigue. Automate as much as you possibly can and leave yourself some mental energy, some mental space for the decisions later that really count. Until the next time, my friends, stay strong.